Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel.
Hey guys, welcome to our YouTube channel.
Okay. It's really our YouTube channel. For those of you that are joining me today, as you can see, this is a very special edition just for you. I have today with me in the studio my beautiful wife.
Hi guys.
Yes, a ring. I don't understand. She didn't wear a ring, okay? Okay, I have today in the studio with me my beautiful wife, the queen of my heart, the most beautiful woman I know. I don't know what you're thinking about. To me, that's true. Okay, and I just wanted to come online with her so we can discuss something very, very important. Okay, say hello to them.
Hi guys, welcome to our YouTube channel once again.
Okay, for those that don't know her, she is Mrs. Elo Emoisi, probably bearing my own name. I've had her father's name to actually bear mine. Well, today we're going to be doing something really, really important. Something that will really bless your life. Something that will really change your notion towards things. So, only tell them what we're discussing today.
Today we're going to be talking about 4 kinds of person you shouldn't get married to.
That's all right. 4 kinds of person you must never get married to. So what that means is that today we are actually revealing 4 red signs. If you see these red signs in your partner, trust me, you have to take your leave. I mean, Jackba. Yeah, run for your life. Okay. So these 4 signs we're about to discuss today, it's actually something every single person out there must watch out for, because marriage, as they say, is sweet. Okay,
yes,
that's if you meet the right kind of person.
True.
But if you end up meeting the wrong kind of person, marriage will become a living hell for you. So we are here today to point you to the right direction in actually choosing the right person for you. So we are going to name 4 serious red signs that you must never accept to be normal in the life of your partner. So if you see that red sign, you must be ready to take your leave. Okay, so the first on the list today we are going to be talking about will be, tell them the first on your list.
Okay, the first on my list is do not get married to a cheat or an unfaithful person.
Yeah.
Now, before I move on to tell you why you shouldn't get married to a cheat,
Okay.
let's look at some truism that aren't true.
Okay.
Now, the first on my list is everybody's shit. Now, that is a big lie. Everybody does not shit. So don't fall for that truism, because it's not true. Now, the second on my list is cheating is a mistake. Well, cheating is not a mistake.
Okay.
Don't allow anybody to tell you that cheating is a mistake, especially the cheater. Cheating is a series of deliberate and conscious choices made by your partner, so it is not a mistake.
Yeah.
Now, the last on my list is there is no guarantee that the next person you meet won't cheat.
Okay.
Actually, there's actually no guarantee about anything in life outside of Christ. So aside of Christ, we don't have any guarantee, even our next breath. But I, as an individual, I will better make my chances with someone that has a clear slate. So that's all. So let's move and say some of the reasons why you shouldn't get married to a cheat. The first on my list is that you are at a greater risk of getting STIs or incurable diseases. So your health is actually at jeopardy when you get married to a cheat. See, this minute you are healthy, you're fine. The next minute you can get the bad or the worst news of your life that you've contracted and sexually transmitted disease, and it might be the one that is incurable, and you know that's all for you. You start being under medication all the days of your life. Something you never bargained for, something you've never imagined will happen to you. It can actually happen to you when you get married to a cheat. Now, the next one I'll tell you is that you start having trust issues. When you know your partner actually cheated while dating, yet you get married to him, just kiss trust goodbye. Because you start having triggers when you see your partner with someone else, with a female, or when your partner is out, you start having these triggers that this person is actually cheating. What is he up to? And
without trust, there's no rest of mind.
There is no rest of mind. No peace. So you're constantly fighting unseen battles, something you're not aware of, you're just fighting it. And once trust is broken, to take it back to the place where it was is nearly impossible.
Nearly impossible, true.
Except you want to erase your memory of what happened
Which
before.
is impossible.
It is impossible. Yes, it is. So you see, and one thing about getting married to a sheet is that it's not going to earn you more respect that you deserve. It won't. Rather, it will come along with a lot of disrespect, because your partner will likely do the same thing over and over again because they actually got away with it the first time. So these are some of the reasons why you shouldn't actually get married to a sheet. Where you might be saying, I can handle it, I don't care sharing my husband with somebody and all that. But you have to think beyond yourself. What about your children? Yeah, correct. Like, are they actually comfortable sharing their daddy with someone else? Do you want them to go through this dramatic experience? The complications that has to do with polygamy and rather have children elsewhere. Now let's look at some of these popular persons that only have these issues. If you're actually conversant with social media, there's a popular actor, everyone loves him so much. You can see how the scandal about his home came out. He didn't only have an affair with somebody, the person got pregnant and he went ahead to get married to the person. You know how the wife found that. That was what they never planned for. They never planned for it. And the wife said she never planned to have a polygamy home from the start. So you can see what happened. This minute she has invested years and everything into her home. And the what next she didn't bargain for was what she got. Everything is like coming down in her eyes, like twinkle of an eye and all that. And you can see there's another case that happened about a well-to-do man that got killed by a side chick, a very young girl. That story went viral. You know how devastated the wife and the children were, like their dad, her husband, the way he died. Like, it's so funny. It's not really a good thing. So don't get married to a cheat. If your partner actually cheated on you, take a walk. It's better you take a walk than get married to him, because once you get married to him, you automatically put yourself in a game, and that game you will not win. You start competing with someone that you don't even know how to win the game. Like, it's a constant competition with the next person your husband is cheating with. How am I going to win? What is she doing that I'm not doing better? Those are the things you start thinking, and that's not what you should be battling yourself with in your home or in marriage. So I would say don't get married to a cheat, no matter the excuse, no matter the reason, no matter how much you love the person. Thank you so much there. You know, that was a very good point. My friend Matthew would always say something. He said, why endure when you can endure? Why enjoy your marriage when you can actually make the right choice and then you enjoy it? I'm not saying challenges doesn't come with marriage, right? But there are some challenges you should not just put yourself into. Okay? In my language, somebody would say, so what that means is so what that means is that the stone you see coming is not supposed to blind your eyes. Because you should know how to, dodge the stone, how to clear yourself from the way so that the stone will not come to just hit you up. And you said something quite very important in the beginning of your, of your talk. You said a lot of persons would say cheating is normal, right? Everybody cheats. And one of the things I've actually heard about this that is a big lie from the pit of hell is that men are polygamous in nature. Yes, that's popular. No, that's very popular. But contradicting that, Jesus said something really important. Jesus said when God created them in the beginning, he created them man and wife. Yes. You understand? So even in polygamy, in the beginning, it wasn't so. So in the Old Testament, that can be a permissive will of God, but the perfect will of God is a man to his wife, right? A man to his wife. So that is very much important. And then you spoke about something really captivating, talking about your health. Your health. A wise person would not put anything before their health. So what if your partner per se goes out to meet someone with an incurable disease, and then they come back to the picture and just affect the wife who will not even know until it has gotten to a very worsened state, right? And how about your children? You want to give birth to children that will be contaminated, or because somebody could not keep
themselves. And just to throw a light to what you said lastly to that, you said something quite very striking there. You said it is better to start with someone with a clear slate.
Yes, sir.
Right, a clear slate, than to be with someone with the memory of he cheated on you or she also cheated on you. And for the guys out there, don't just think you're the one that is smarter than everybody on earth. No. The ladies these days, most of them cheat and you can't even find out.
That's true.
And imagine you, because there's this thing that comes with you paying bride price, you know, on someone. See,
it's not my.
It's natural, right? You just know this person belongs to you. Like, this person is in your life now, she's yours, and this form of jealousy just comes into the picture. You don't want to see her, you know, just be with someone else. How much more you being with her, right? And all you can think about is how she stoops so low to just make herself available for someone else. So if you don't want to go through that trauma, what you need to do is to make the right decision now.
Yes.
Don't be in a hurry to choose a partner, right? Watch your partner, and if they say, oh, it's not that deep, it's just a kiss.
It's so deep.
It's just a kiss, or the excuse of, you know, we're not really doing anything in the relationship now. My body not be firewood. If body is not firewood, they should go get married to you. Do the right thing, okay? Don't allow anybody to blackmail you emotionally to sleep with them so that they will not sleep with another. So if anybody is saying, if you don't sleep with me, I'm going to sleep with another, I'll be tempted to. What if you get married to him and he travels? so that already tells you what he'll be doing when you're not there.
That's true.
Right? So you can't always be there for your partner. I remember in a time for our life when I had to leave the house, right? You were not there with me in Bonny Island, and while you were in Asaba, I wasn't here with you. So imagine we've actually had, you know, a thing about cheating and all that. Your mind will not be at peace.
True.
So also mine will not be at peace. I think one of the biggest blessings your partner can give to you is a peace of mind, that trust to know that come what may, she won't do something like that. It is better to go in with someone that you can say she won't do something like that, he won't do something like that because they've never done it before, than to go in with someone and say they might not do something like that again.
That's true.
That way your peace of mind is just taken off you. So number 2 kind of person you must never get married to is someone that is abusing you domestically.
Wow.
This point, I'm not supposed to talk about it. Either has ear, should just hear, and either has brain, should know. I wouldn't want to be with someone that beats you up. No, let's think about it.
I don't know.
See, to me, I don't believe any sane person would want to be with someone that beats them up.
That's true.
Do you want to be a punching bag all your life?
No.
Are you sure? Nobody wants to be. I don't even want to be.
Where will you start from my face? Where?
You can't
Please,
say.
no.
Maybe from your ears.
No, I don't want.
Okay. The thing is, on a more serious note, you don't want to end up with someone that can raise up his hand to hit you.
That's true.
And the sad part of all this is, if you end up with such person, be 80% rest assured that for the rest of your life, you are going to become a punching bag.
That's true.
Because if they hit you once, they're going to do it again.
Again and again.
Oh,
and
don't
again.
people change? People can change, right? But they should go change for someone they have a clean slate with.
It should always be a clean slate.
I'm telling you that. They should go start with someone that has that they have a clean slate with. Not someone that they've already raised up their hand to hit. Because if you raise up your hand to hit a woman, or a woman raises up her hand to hit you, the house is going to be hell when the both of you start living together as husband and wife. You know why? Because contradicting popular saying that says marriage is a bed of roses, you just have to live together, smile together, laugh together. That's not true. Marriage comes with a lot of complications, right? What we call see finish. Okay, your wife will see finish, your husband will see finish. And if you are that person that you know you can hit a lady, you'll be tempted to. In fact, the temptation to hit a lady is bigger, is actually more intense in marriage than a relationship. So who could not control himself, a relationship can obviously not control themselves in marriage. So you don't need to make that mistake. There is a point I don't need to drive too much. Okay, I understand that most of the times the reason why you ought to say, okay, you are giving someone benefit of a doubt is basically because you love the person. But when it comes to marriage, you don't just check emotions, because sometimes emotions are not just enough. There are certain other things that must be in place for you to be able to have a very happy home. And one of those things must be someone that has self-control. And you know, when we talk about domestic violence these days, people don't understand it. They don't understand how deep it is. You say, oh, sorry, I could not control myself. That was why I hit you. That is scary. You know, I don't know how to put it so that a lot of persons will not actually just twist my words. I am more afraid of a person that did something consciously. No, that did something unconsciously, right?
Yes.
Than someone that said he did it consciously. I don't know if I'm putting the word right now.
I understand.
Good. So if you tell me you did it unconsciously, I'm afraid of you.
It means you don't have control.
It means you don't have control. And the man that doesn't have control, today it was his hand, he was moved to hit you with, right?
Yes.
What tomorrow? It is the pistol,
the knife, or
the knife,
yes.
right? The table, all right? The dining table, or he stones you with the AC. Okay. Okay. But the thing is, if he doesn't have control, it means he can do anything.
Yeah, that's true.
You are not safe. Okay, you are not safe. Marriage is sweet when you are alive.
That's true.
You need to be alive
to enjoy marriage.
So please and please, I understand you have emotions, but your emotions should not be stronger than your sense. So attach your sense to your emotions so that you will not make the mistake a lot of persons they've made. And you yourself, you know you are dating a lady that always pushes you to the wall, you know. Everyone you say it's okay, she doesn't want to hear it's okay. She keeps talking to you in a way that you know you'll be tempted many times to actually raise your hand. My dear, before you get married to such a lady, be careful.
That's true.
Think twice. Because in marriage she can push you to the end. I've seen a lot of people go into depression, not because of the way their partner speak to them.
That's true.
So men, I'm not trying to justify domestic violence. It is wrong no matter how you paint it.
Yes, sir.
But I want to say one thing. If everyone should learn how to control their mouth, domestic violence will be reduced to the barest minimum.
That's true. Even the Bible says soft
answer turns away wrath.
That's true.
Soft answer turns away wrath. So the thing here is, when we talk about being violent to your partner, it's not just physical alone. Your words too.
Yes.
Your words too can be an abuse.
That's
right?
True.
You can abuse someone emotionally, and to me that is the worst kind of abuse. When you make people feel like less of themselves, you know, the man doesn't think he is able to control you, to control the wife, to lead the wife because she's a tigress. I've seen I've seen ladies that will say to their husband, "What can you do? Hit me now. If you are a man, beat me." Because the man already said, "I can never hit you."
That's true.
So now they're trying to push him. They're trying to, not because they can actually beat the husband, but now they're trying to push him, trying to just push him to the wall because they think there's nothing he can do about it. But even if your husband has vowed never in his life to hit you, that is not the best time for you to push him to the wall.
That's true, sir. You're actually correct.
Right? Because if he has said he's not doing this to you no matter what, you should help him achieve that. Not push him to try to break that, or because you want to have something to say about him, to say to the full community, "Oh, my husband hates me." What? It shouldn't have gotten to that.
It shouldn't.
And you, the man, you should have self-control. See, I know it's not easy. I've been there. Okay, I'm not saying with my wife. Okay, I'm not going to go into that. Okay, but really speaking, I understand it's not easy. Sometimes you just want to prove you are a man. Okay, you just want to prove you are the one in charge. But the best way to prove is not to hit the person no matter what. Never to hit the person no matter what. And as a man, your partner is extremely emotional. That is an excuse, okay? So that was why she slapped you. All right, you guys were arguing. All of a sudden, she slapped you and she said, "Oh, sorry, baby, I didn't know when I did it." And you're saying, "Oh, I'm sorry too. I made you do it, Olga." Have you heard of the man that was sleeping and the man sliced, the lady sliced out?
Okay.
Now I don't know what you're thinking though, but I didn't mention anything. She sliced.
I just said okay.
Okay.
I just said okay.
But she sliced something out. Another was sleeping and he was stabbed. It didn't start that day. Most people will say, oh, he pushed her to this extent. Guess what? They've been fighting. Nobody can just wake up and just, resolve to killing for the very first time. You got the point? There must be issues. There must be signs that this person is actually an abusive person. So you don't need to be in a relationship with such a person at all. Run for your dear life. And you that is very hot-tempered, okay? I understand you're very hot-tempered. There are various ways to control your temper.
That's true.
Various ways. And I've been there before, and I can teach you one of those ways. One of those ways is just to start seeing the words of the person as nothing.
Okay, so.
Okay, just say the words of the person as nothing. Like, this one is not okay. Okay. In your head, though, don't say that. Okay, the person is just shouting at you, calling you names. It's not okay. She's okay. She's not talking like this. And guess what? If you are able to be quiet, you just leave. She will come back to her senses. And she will come to apologize. Because in marriage, you will see those things. You guys will quarrel. You guys will have issues, no matter how beautiful the love is. But then there should be self-control from both sides. Okay? And ladies too, you have to work on yourself. The man you are going to get married to, your husband, is not your younger brother.
That's true.
So there are certain ways you should not speak to him.
Mm-hmm.
Well, before I dwell too much on this particular, point, all I want to say is, don't get married to an abusive person, please. Don't try it. No matter your emotions, it's better to get hurt now, right, than for them to break your head.
That's true.
But then what do I know? If you know you love being a punching bag, if you know you can bear it, okay? You know you love fight, you know you love the battle, you are the Indaboski, Baosi, you can decide to actually get married to an abusive person. Last, one of you might end up killing each other. Say, oh, if he abuse you, just leave the marriage. It's better to leave the marriage.
No.
Why not leave the relationship?
Yes.
Why allow it lead to marriage? So this is what courtship is for. Courtship is not a time for you to eat shawarma and just visit all the beautiful places in the world. In courtship, you should be able to find out the extreme anger of your partner, what they can do when they get extremely angry. Yes. You see, it's a very important point you need to know. Very important character you need to understand. What do they do when they get angry?
That's true.
What is the highest they can do? Is she going to smash your phone, right? She smash your phone, you say, oh, thank God it's phone I smashed because you have money to buy one. Tomorrow it might be your head she will smash. Okay? If it's your TV, she's going to smash. Have you not seen people that just burn down their husband's house? Or because they were angry? Okay, or because they were angry? So make sure you understand the kind of person you want to get married to, that they are actually not abusive. That way, you are, I think, 30% close to having a peaceful home. But then, 100% sure of getting to old age. So that's it.
That's right. The third kind of person you shouldn't get married to is the one that doesn't support your vision, your aspirations, your dreams, and your goals in life. Now, I'm not going to dwell too much about this. I'm just going to.
You will do it, ma. You will do it.
Okay.
I'm just kidding.
I'm just going to give you some scenarios that you should actually get someone that actually believe in your vision, believe in your dreams, and they are still flexible also, because we might actually have a dream like, this is what I want to do. Then when you get married, in the marriage you might just swap to something else and all that. So you should have someone that is a bit flexible. I'm going to give you an example. Now, your partner should actually be your biggest cheerleader in life. It should be the one that will support you, that will go all out for you, that will see you achieve it. Now, I'm going to use our home as an example. Now, I actually have an online shop now. Now I have an online shop. Before getting married, I know
we have an online shop.
Have an online
this YouTube platform, you said we have the YouTube channel, so now we have an online platform.
We have an online shop. Now, before getting married, while we were dating, I've never talked about online shop. I've never talked about online shop. It was in the marriage I started talking about having an online shop. Now my husband is flexible. He supports my dream. He supports my vision. Before I will move to the online shop part, you know, I actually did well in school though. I did extremely well in school.
First class. Tell them. Because I did well in school. Just tell them. There must be a way you will tell them in the video.
I did well in school, but my husband has been so supportive. He has never been jealous of my achievement. Rather, he has been my biggest cheerleader. He has been supportive in different areas of my life. So I started the online shop. I just said I wanted to have an online store. And the very moment I created the flyers I sent to him, I told, look at my design. It was like, wow. The next day my husband was like, okay, let's go to the market to get things. I was thinking it was a joke. He said, give me money, let me go and shop for things for you. He went to the market. In fact, the first goods I have with me, my husband went to the market by himself to shop all the items for me. He came back.
Things we do for love.
He came back, he organized my Facebook page, did art for me. In fact, those sales I have, those periods, all thanks to my husband. He went as far as doing delivery for the first item I sold. That's how supportive he has been when it comes to my online shop. Now it doesn't stop there. He pushed me and like, why don't you do it like that? Like, he has been so supportive. So I will advise you, and when I'm talking, I'm not just referring to the female folks alone, both the male and the female. You need a supportive partner, someone that will support your aspirations, that will support your goals. Let me use my husband for example. He's a man of God. He's an apostle.
Always the example.
Yes, he's a pastor. Now, before I got married to him, I'm like this kind of person that I'm like, I don't think I want a separate family. I don't think I want my husband to be somewhere else while I'm here. I want a family together. But when he came around and we prayed, and I realized that, okay, this is the man God wants me to get married to. I have to adjust. Even before we actually got married, I have to sit down and tell myself, okay, will you be able to cope with the fact that this person will not be with me all the time? Am I ready to go into this relationship? Not the one I will enter and I will start frustrating his own goals, his own aspiration, because I know as a man of God, he is not going to sit there with us 24/7 in this house. There are times where he will travel all around the country doing the Lord's work. So will I fight him and say, no, I don't want that kind of marriage. You have to sit here with me. I will not allow you to do that. So you can see where the support comes. Like, I'm ready, I'm prepared for the fact that he is going to move around, and I'm going to take care of the children or the house for some time without him being around. That's the support I can give to him, his own vision, his own aspiration and all that. So you can see, before you get married, you have to put these things into consideration. And one thing you know, that you don't just tell a man, oh, I want to be this, I want to be that, I want to be that, and the man will just keep nodding his head. He's not saying anything concerning it. He's not even supporting you, and you just rush into the whole marriage. And when you get in, the man will not tell you, oh, babe, I want you to become a full-time housewife. And deep down, you know you're not ready to become a full-time housewife. You're someone that wants to work. So what will happen? This is a lifetime thing. So you are going to stay there. Either you stay unhappy, or you just choose to become the full-time housewife, and you'll be happy with your new whatsoever aspirations that you have. And let me give you some tips on how you can know if a man or a woman supports your vision. One of the tips I'll give to you, among the others, is that talk down on your aspiration. Like, maybe I want to have an online shop, I want to be a banker, I want to be a teacher. Just try and talk down on that thing you want to become, and see if the man will actually help you to talk down more about it. And like, that woman is doing that. I don't know why that woman, why would that woman be working when she has the family? She should be in the house, taking care of the household. She's not supposed to be working. The woman is supposed to be at home. And if the man tell you, yes, that's how it should be, the woman should stay at home, the woman should not work, just know that when you get married to that kind of man, he will not allow you to work. He will not allow you to work. So another thing you can actually do also to know if this person will actually support you, in fact, the best way you can go about it is to talk to God about it. Pray about it. Ask God, is this person for me? Because as an individual, you have your God-given goals, you have your God-given talent, you have the things that God actually wants you to do for him. Now, a man that cannot support your vision will not allow you to actually do some of the things that God wants you to do.
That's true.
So you have to talk to God about it. So know if this person that is coming your way will actually allow you to actually fulfill some of the mandates, some of the desires, some of the aspirations you have in life. So you need a supportive partner, someone that will not cage you, someone that is willing to go all the extra miles for you. Yeah. Someone that is willing to take you by the hands and walk you through life. As he is achieving his own goals, you also you are achieving your own goals. Both of you are partnering together to make sure that the two of you become the better version of yourself while you are happy doing whatsoever you love doing. So getting married to a supportive partner is as important as getting married itself. So before you get married, make sure you know that the person you're getting married to will support you. And I was talking about flexibility. I know right from the beginning, I just told my husband, the idea is just you go to school, you get your master, you get your PhD, you become a lecturer. Yeah. And I think that's what is my husband's mind. Like, if you ask my husband, he will tell you, that's Professor Imoisi, that is what he keeps saying. Just imagine you bearing professor. You can see that without me saying anything, just the way he talks about it. You see, this person actually supports me. This person is not jealous of who he wants me to become. Like, he has an idea of who he wants me to become, and he keeps talking about it. And mind you, even though I don't like to go to school anymore, first time he's hearing it, I don't like to go to school anymore. I just want to do business.
Business.
I don't want to focus on business.
Actually.
I don't feel like going to school anyways. But you see, I just came up with this online shop. I don't want to go to school.
Shall we go?
So I just came up with this online shop. He's a flexible person. If he's that rigid person, we'll be like, what is it you want to do? This is not what you should be doing. Your plan is to do your master's, do your PhD, and just attain certain level that he wants me to attain. Yeah. But rather, he pick it up. Okay, this is what you want to do. Okay, it's a nice idea. Let's run with it. And we ran with it. And for a while now, to this very moment, it has been successful. It has been going well. He never stopped saying positive declaration about the business. He never stopped complimenting the business. There is no day he has talked down about the business. Rather, I keep blessing the business and giving positive compliment. This is the kind of support everyone needs in their home. When you get married to the right person, this kind of support you need. Someone that when they say things, even though you think, okay, I'm not getting it wrong, but with the way he's saying it, you'll be like, oh, I'm getting it right. So I am on the right track. Yeah. So these are some of the reasons why you need to get married to a supportive partner.
Yeah, wow. That's a very beautiful one.
Thank you, sir.
You see, this is a point that is very much important. A point that can frustrate a lot of persons in marriage.
True, sir.
I've seen some guys, they are not comfortable when their lady is doing more than them.
It's true.
Yeah.
You're very right.
I'm telling you the truth. So if that is the kind of person he is, and sometimes it's about esteem.
Yes.
Okay, esteem and them not being able to know that husband and wife, they are one. They are one. They are not two entities. No, they are one being. So whatever she becomes, that is who I am.
True, sir.
My success is her success. So that way we'll be able to support each other. So if you see someone that sees their partner as a separate being, right, a separate entity from them, what would happen? And they are not really confident of their own life, they want to off the light
of their partner.
Of the other person.
Yeah.
That is why it is important you get married to someone that support your aspirations, your dreams. So important. You see, however, we start talking so many nice things about the support. It's not one-sided. I'm not just the one supporting her, She has also done things which I don't even want to mention in this video. I know what it meant to me, quitting my job to start a church. Not every lady would actually allow me to go that far. But remember when I discussed it with you, we were like, you can go on with it, do what you want to do. Go do what God asked you to do. Knowing fully well what would actually happen. Knowing that, okay, the whole bed of roses we were in when I was working, it wasn't going to be like that for some time anymore. Yeah. You were still ready to face it all with me because you believed in what God has said to me. That is what it means when we say get married to a very supportive partner. So are you there? your partner is not supportive. See, you might think it is nothing right now because you are just in a relationship. But when you get into marriage, you will discover you're not able to really achieve certain things in life because your partner is actually choking your ideas, and making your light not to shine. So no matter what you do, make sure you get married to a supportive partner. Very important. Okay, number 4 kind of person you should not get married to is a staging person. I know this point, most ladies would actually support this point 100%. But it's the truth. Love is all about giving.
True, sir.
As pure as our God, even when he wanted to express love, he expressed it through giving. For God so loved the world that he gave. He gave. Listen to me and listen well. Whether it is the man or the lady, if your partner loves you, one of the proof of love is that they can give to you.
Yeah.
You can say, well, it's not really a giving person, I can cope. In marriage, you will become entitled. I'm telling you the truth.
It's true. Even me, I'm entitled.
You become entitled. So if your partner is so, untight, people will call akagom, you will suffer in marriage.
True.
Talking about those persons that if they have something, they can't share. Right? They can't think of the next person. They always just want to have things to themselves. There will be fights in the house. There won't be happiness. Your peace will be taken away. Why? All because you got married to a staging person. I've seen other persons tell me, sir, my husband is staging, what do I do? My only question to them is, when you were dating the person, what happened? Why were you not able to discover that this person was actually staging? If a man is staging to you in relationship, it would definitely be staging to you in marriage.
It will be worse in marriage.
it will intensify.
Yeah.
Okay, you want to get married to that kind of a man that will buy soya and eat it aside? Some people are like that, right? And even guys too. Don't get married to a staging lady. You'll be dating her, she has never bought anything for you. Only on your birthday, boss has 2 pairs. And for her, you do her hair. What I've discovered is that most staging people are very entitled.
Yes.
They have this entitlement stuff.
Yes.
They always want to collect.
Yes.
They don't know how to give. Now, a beautiful relationship is a mutual relationship where 2 persons put effort into something to make it work, right? So if you have a relationship where you are the only one giving out, it means that you are in a parasitic kind of relationship where the other person is the only person gaining, while you are the one that is just there as a host, not gaining anything. You'll be frustrated. Very, very frustrated. The beauty of love is that 2 persons can go an extra mile for each other.
Yes.
So, before you get married, make sure the person is not staging. And please, ma, before you say, oh, I'm going to call this guy and end the relationship now, are you really sure your man is staging? Or you are the one that is inconsiderate?
That's another level to it.
Yeah. So, before you call someone staging, make sure you are not being inconsiderate, because they are over-demanding, because there are sometimes the person doesn't really have.
Seriously.
Love will make you understand. But if you are calling someone staging because he doesn't have, it doesn't make any sense.
It doesn't. From any angle, it doesn't.
So every day I ask for something from you. You always don't have, you always don't have, you always don't have. What have you given? Ma, what have you given? See, life is not difficult if we can all just understand ourselves. The Bible says, do to your neighbor what you want them to do unto you. You see, you want your man to give to you. You also learn to give to him. No love without giving.
That's true.
So don't get into that marriage if you have actually, seen that person is selfish. Because a selfish person will ruin you. He will. And when we talk about giving, sometimes you think it's all about giving money. No. Some people are so selfish with their time.
That's true, sir.
Can they be there for you? Can they be there for you? Can they give up certain things on your behalf? Because sometimes you just trace it to money alone. It goes beyond physical cash. It goes beyond gift.
Yeah.
So make sure you don't get married to a stingy person. Make sure you are also not over demanding. And make sure you are the exact kind of person you want your partner to be. So these are the 4 kinds of persons you must never get married to. These are red signs.
Yes, sir.
Don't get married to these kind of persons we just mentioned. So there you have it. 4 kinds of person
you shouldn't get married to.
It's so nice having my beautiful wife join me tonight. Maybe you want to say something to them.
Yes, guys. If you're not a part of this channel, if you're not part of my husband's channel, if you've not subscribed to this channel, please hit that subscription button.
Yeah.
And don't forget to hit the notification bell also. I really get blessed hearing my husband talk a lot. I get blessed. He has a lot of wisdom. He has a lot of things to share with us. So I want you to really stay with him, work with him, and trust me, your life can never remain the same if you apply every one principle he is telling you here now, even in other videos he has posted in this channel.
Okay, guys, you've heard from my beautiful wife. Do you love to see her face more on this channel?
Yes.
I just have to bring her in because I want to see the effect she will have on this channel.
Comment yes. People should not disappoint
if you
me.
want to see more of her on this channel, let me see you say yes, more of Mama. Yes, more of
Mama. Team Mama.
No problem. So there you have it. Please don't just hear us and just cash cruise with it. Okay.
Yes.
Make sure you put all this into work, into practice, so that your life can be better. Till we see you next time. Have a very good day. Have a blessed life. Bye bye.